So what was your attack plan for the short film, putting it out there in hopes of getting this bigger dream done? Like, what was your, did you have a plan in mind when you put it out to festivals, or were you just hoping for the best in all circumstances?
Well, I guess the plan was, and COVID hit right in the middle of the plan,
Yeah.
last year. And in fact, out of all the classes that were doing this, there were a total of four. Ours was the only film that got finished, simply because we pushed through, and we couldn't. All locations were pretty much non-existent during last year to shoot in, and so we had to get creative. Um, Clayton State had a nursing lab that we used for a hospital room, but even then, you had to film for 40 minutes in and take 40 minutes out.
Oh,
So
wow.
that was challenging in order to try to get it done and get out of there, in time. And so we were going to do the concert with he and do the duet with he and Brooke, his daughter, at a coffee shop. That was no longer an option. So we had to. We turned it into a lawn party and went outside with it in my backyard. So it was just trying to adapt. We did a crowd funding through Indiegogo and was able to raise some money, and that helped a lot. But so and the plan was to finish it and then to enter it into some festivals. Hope it got maybe some awards, some recognition, and then turn it into like distribution. But as it happened, I met Troy on the set of what the movie we were doing. It was a full feature, but I was just a boom operator for that. And but I saw Troy because that's where they were getting all their grip and electric equipment, which was some really nice equipment. But he's even streamlined it since then. He has a different package. He has a whole truck it's very organized and very, like I said, it's streamlined, but with really good equipment. He puts his money towards his equipment that will save him money in the long run,
Yeah.
labor, so that he can man it with a skeleton crew, but not take any shortcuts as far as production quality on the lighting and the camera work and that sort of thing. So I met him, and I felt like I just said, "Man, I think we're thinking alike," because I'd already started thinking about how to make movies, creating my own content with less money, but still doing it at a higher level. And so when I followed up with him, he's like, "Well, you want to direct it?" And so he said,
Let's shoot it.
"Let's shoot it." I mean,
Yeah.
basically, I'm like, "Okay." He said, "When do you want to do it?" And I said, and knowing I really hadn't had the full feature length even done, I said, "Well, it won't be tomorrow," but I said, "Let me get back to you." And so I started talking to my people, and of course they are all very excited. And I came back with the idea of September because that would give us time to get the script finished and locations established and the casting, and then try to have it finished by the holiday season so that be ready for distribution during one of the heavier viewing times.